What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at Universal Orlando Resort to check out a few new things here. Actually, over the past few days, they've opened up 2 new stores. They've added some statues over across from Jimmy Fallon. We're going to get the annual pass magnet and button for this month. But we're going to just check out whatever cool updates we see here at Universal. Hopefully before the rain starts. It's supposed to storm all afternoon. But we'll see what fun stuff we can find. So come hang out. Yeah, right off the bat, as soon as you enter into City Walk now, right next to the movie theater, they did open up the expansion to the Universal Studios store here in City Walk. There's an entire Super Nintendo World store now that connects to the main Universal shop as well. So really cool outside wrapping, Donkey Kong and Mario and all the Yoshi characters. And then further down here, it's Daisy, Peach, Luigi, and Toad. So we'll let's head inside. Check out the brand new Super Nintendo store here at City Walk. Wow, that's super nice. Of course, a lot of this merchandise can be found at Epic Universe when it does open later this month, but beautiful new display behind the registers there. Really cool setup here in the store with the warp pipes. And of course, just like Super Nintendo World in Epic Universe, they have it kind of broken down by section. So you have your Princess Peach section, and your Mario sections, and of course they have pins galore, lanyards, all the Donkey Kong merch, Bowser merch. And if you look up, there's big warp pipes in the ceiling as well, looking into other areas of the park. So there's a warp pipe for Donkey Kong, and then of course the big centerpiece here is Mount Beanpole there with the different colored blocks. And you have your popcorn buckets, your chocolates. Love this like side bag. That's really cool with the vintage 8-bit Mario on it. All the different signs here. Oh, they even have the Universal Cup for that you win on the Mario Kart attractions for sale here.
$19.
Really cool addition here at City Walk. There's even more registers over on this side, which is like your generic candy. And then as you make your way through the store, one of the best and newest additions here in City Walk is this other addition room that is all devoted to butterbeer. It's all the butterbeer merch for butterbeer season here. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this time turner. It's actually a popcorn bucket. $34.99 for the time turner, and yes, it does spin just like it does in the movie. You can buy pumpkin juice sippers, golden butterbeer mugs, Steins, Honeydukes merch, but the best addition is now you can order and drink butterbeer right here in City Walk, so you don't actually have to go into either one of the parks to get butterbeer anymore. You can get it right here in City Walk, and then it does actually kind of let you out to the other side of the Universal Studios store that has been here for how many years now, which then leads you directly out towards Universal Studios Florida. So really cool details here, really cool, amazing additions to the park and to City Walk and the Universal Orlando store. See all the different wands. Now they did just come out with new Generation 2 interactive wands. It was only 4 designs. Now there's actually 3 more. You can get Harry's wand, the Elder Wand and Hermione's Wand as the Gen 2 wands. That's actually very recent that they just added those to the roster of Gen 2 wands over the past few days here at Universal. Let's head back through the butterbeer section, past the pumpkin juice, and back into the Mario merch. Very cool. Very, very cool additions. Very much needed space added to that Universal Studio. So you can also get to the front of the store, or the old front of the store there, through another little hallway that leads kind of towards the main entrance. But yeah, it's definitely a cool addition here at City Walk Orlando. Great additions to the Universal in the back of each park. And then head back to your car and drink your butterbeer. We are heading into Universal Studios Florida. We're not going to make it over to Islands today, but where the Mardi Gras tribute store was this past season, they opened up a extended Universal Orlando team member and annual pass discount store. So kind of they had a little one at the Brown Derby just about a month ago. And then once they closed down the tribute store for the Mardi Gras season, they opened up a new pass member discount store. And apparently it is full of old Universal props, but mostly old Halloween Horror Nights props, which is awesome. So we're going to go check that out. They added some new props over in the New York area. So we're going to hopefully see that. We'll get the annual pass magnet and button while we are here, and you know, we'll see what other fun stuff we can find before the rain starts, hopefully. This is the Universal Visa card holder lounge. It's directly next to guest assistance or guest services when you enter into Universal Studios. But it's this really nice quiet area here for exclusive to Universal Visa card members. They do these really cool photos of vintage parts of the park. And here there's also a family bathroom. There's free water. There's chips and a whole bunch of really nice stuff in here. Love these two. Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours and the opening for Nicktoon Blast with Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, and Rugrats. Oh, neat. This is the old Bruce location. Institute for Future Technology for Back to the Future, the ride. And, oh, sad face. Classic Monster Cafe. And then, of course, like I said, there's a family restroom here in the Visa Lounge, too. This month, you do get a Universal Orlando pass holder magnet featuring Amity Island for the 50th anniversary of Jaws. And then they gave out a Celestial Park Stardust Racers button that is going to be for, they're going to be releasing a button per portal for Epic Universe in the next few months. Over near Jimmy Fallon, there's new statues for The Secret Life of Pets. Super cool. New additions here, just out in front of Jimmy Fallon's Race to New York. Could be wrong, but it looks like the Christmas store over here in New York as well is closed permanently. They got rid of the nutcrackers that were out front here and all the decorations. Even all the windows are all changed out to be just generic windows now. Start heading over to this right next to Mel's. This is where the Mardi Gras tribute store was for this past Mardi Gras season, and now it's the annual past team member discount store. So we'll head in there and see what fun stuff we can see, and especially see what kind of Halloween Horror Nights props we can see, and other props, of course. Here at the Williams of Hollywood, they have the annual pass and team member exclusive store. Thank you. Right off the bat, Major Sweets.
We're going outside, baby. Lady, come on.
A bunch of old masks they sold during Horror Nights. They have like bathing suits and stuff. This room is all full of a bunch of different stuffed animals up on the rafters, probably from some of the Christmas stores that were here. And then if you turn around, it's a giant Earl the Squirrel. Oh neat, phone booth from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Even more Christmas stuff in this room. Earl the Squirrel up there. Major Sweets Candy Company signage. And then yeah, it's all Earl the Squirrel Nutcracker merch. And a really cool variety of vintage blow molds up on top of this Harry Potter cabinet. Of course, they have a ton of Harry Potter merchandise and sweaters and hats and stuff, and more blow molds. Really love that Christmas flamingo up there. And these are some of the props from old tribute stores and the Mummy gift shop. Oh wow, so much in this room. Dead Coconut Club, drive-in signs, Tribute Store Plaza. That was here in this location for last summer. On the old photos of Fievel from Fievel's Playland. Boxing posters. Universal Monster signage up there. Monster Ram pictures. Bride of Frankenstein. And then of course there's a bunch of just random merch to this whole area. Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, Avengers. But if you look up in the rafters, you can see so much of that signage from Horror Nights, Skull Smashers sign, Kump and Plinko signs. Another Mega Movie sign back there, that neon sign from the tribute store last year. Another Dead Coconut in 3D sign, and more Major Sweet sign and Earl the Squirrel signage up there. Giant Academy Award statue in this last room. And then, wow, look at that. Look at those banners. You have Jack the Clown, Caretaker. You have those classic Universal Monster Bus. Those were located in the ordering area for the Monster Cafe. And then, of course, Storyteller and Director back there, along with a bunch just of random chairs. Mummy chair, different doors, RAP tour signage. Clock tower signage from the Back to the Future room, and just everything else in between. So many different just variety upon variety upon variety of merchandise, from t-shirts to spirit jerseys, jackets, hoodies, anything you can imagine. And then of course you have your cups and mugs, pop figures. Everything is 60% off, which is awesome. So if I come check out the Universal Orlando store here, you can see some of the picture frames back there, just stacks of old books. Looks like there's a tombstone, probably from Winter's Night, if I had to guess. So much cool stuff just to see, even if you're not buying anything, just to see in this area before you exit the store. In addition here, for our pass holders to get massively discounted items like $70 sweaters are on sale for like 18 bucks. It's great. There is no word on how long this store is going to last. There's no word if this is going to be the summer tribute store like it was last year, or is it going to be this for the foreseeable future, and they're going to use the other location in New York as a tribute store, so we'll just have to see. It's a vlog full of shopping today. It looks like they have merch, quote unquote, for the live action How to Train Your Dragon, but they brought over a lot of the merch from Isle of Berk over at Epic Universe. It's a really cool mug, water bottle, lanyards, keychains, toys, puzzle. They're advertising it as the new live action movie, but it's just all Isle of Berk merch, which is really cool. Love this toothless mug. Super hard to drink coffee out of, though.
Wait, look, Judy, the Mario Kart.
Wait, here, look at this. No, we're not buying it now.
have the folder, right?
I'm like, shit, we was walking.
So much for joining us today here at Universal Orlando Resort. Just in time for those dark clouds to be rolling in here. We really just came to check out the new stores. That Super Nintendo store right in City Walk, so nice. And being able to get butterbeer there is awesome. Definitely head over to the annual pass discounted store. We bought a lot of merchandise that came up to under $50 when it should have been over $100, which was awesome. So definitely head over and check out that Universal Orlando annual pass team member discount store for sure. But thank you so much for watching these videos. Thank you for supporting our channel and liking these videos and everything else in between. We love what we do. We love bringing you these videos. We love bringing you new and exciting things around the theme parks here at Universal at Disney. We are going back to Epic Universe in about a month. We're staying at Helios Grand the entire time. So we will be bringing you videos from inside the hotel as well. But thank you again for subscribing to our channel and supporting us. And until next time, we will see you then.